Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. Now, let's go on to language focus. 1번. It appears that the man tried to make a U-turn from the farthest lane to the right, cutting across 3 lanes of traffic in the process. So we are learning about in the process today. For 1번. Use in the process to describe something that happens during the result of some action. In the process. Let me explain. So the best way to explain in the process is 진행 중. 진행 중에. In the process. So something that happens during and as a result of some action. A good example I could use is we're in the process of selling our house. We're in the process of selling our house. 우리는 우리 집을 매도하는 절차를 밟고 있다. Or let's have a look at our example here. Rafa drove across Australia and saw a lot, but damaged his car in the process. So Rafa는 호주를 가로지러 운전했고 많은 것을 보았으나 그 과정에서 그의 차를 손상시켰다. So while he was traveling around Australia, he damaged his car, right? In the process. You could change the sentence to, while Rafa drove across Australia, he damaged his car. It has the same sort of meaning. Or Eliza went to graduate school in Montreal and learned French in the process. Should be an S. So Eliza는 몬트리올에 있는 대학원에 갔고 그 과정에서 프랑스를 배웠어요. You can change it again. While Eliza went to graduate school in Montreal, she learned French. It has the same meaning. So in the process. All right, let's look at 2번 now. 2번. The sad truth is that reflexes slow and vision deteriorates with age. So this is what we're going to learn, this sort of expression, the sad truth. So use the sad truth is that when stating an unfortunate fact that must be accepted. So an unfortunate fact that must be accepted. Okay. So first we know the word sad, right? 슬프게도, or sadly should I say. Oops, where's my... Sadly. 슬프게도, 안타깝게도. I am the worst typer. 아쉽게도. This expression can actually be interchanged. So example, you can say, sadly, reflexes slow and vision deteriorates with age. The sad truth is that reflexes slow and vision deteriorates with age. It's the same meaning, the exact same meaning. You can also say unfortunately as well. Unfortunately is a similar way of using this expression. 불행하게도. Right? So let's have a look at here. Despite a few exceptions, the sad truth is that most long-distance relationships fail. So 몇 가지 예외에도 불구하고 슬프게도 대부분의 장거리 연애는 실패한다. All right. Some last, some relationships last, but sadly, most long-distance relationships fail. Unfortunately, most long-distance relationships fail. Sadly, most long-distance relationships fail. Many English native speakers do say the sad truth is that. It's a very natural expression. Or, the sad truth is that Victor just isn't qualified for this job. So, 안타깝게도 빅터는 이 일을 할 자격이 없다. Alright? Victor is a nice person. We love Victor. We really want Victor to do well. But unfortunately, Victor is not suited for this job. Alright, now let's move on to the language focus quiz. I once but damaged in the process. Do you remember? In the process, what? 진행 중에. So, I once was playing sport, but damaged my shoulder in the process. I once was playing sport, but damaged my shoulder in the process. 운동을 하다가 어깨가 손상된 적이 있어요. So while it was happening, I damaged my shoulder. All right. If you can learn a lot about in the process. If you do an internship, you can learn about office culture in the process. internship을 하면 그 과정에서 사무실 문화에 대해 많은 것을 배울 수 있을 것 같아요. I think you could probably learn a lot if you do an internship. Okay, so in the process. 3번. The sad truth is, remember the sad truth, sadly, unfortunately, 슬프게도, that kind of thing. It's almost impossible to be very rich. 슬픈 사실은 부자가 되는 것은 거의 불가능하다는 것입니다. For some people, like me. Okay, 4번. Wants to, but the sad truth is, Oh, these are really hard. Everyone wants to, let's say, win the lotto, but the sad truth is that it's rare. Okay? So, 모든 사람들이 로또에 당첨되기를 원해요. 하지만 슬픈 사실은 그것이 드물다는 것이다. Now, let's move on to the further discussion. The author suggests that instead of taking away older people's licenses, we might be better off taking licenses away from males in their 20s. Do you agree? Why or why not? 저자는 노인들이 면허를 빼앗는 것보다 20대 남성들로부터 면허를 빼앗는 것이 더 나을 수도 있다고 제안한다. Is the author an old person? I feel like the author might be an old person. If not, it's a very interesting thing to say. In my honest opinion, in regards to Korea, the rules need to be more strict. People need to follow the rules. The police need to stop people from breaking the law on the roads because it happens all the time. They need stricter driver license tests. They need harsher penalties. They need tests for old people. So I think it comes down to the way the transportation department runs the roads. Yes, males in their 20s are usually very reckless on the road. They don't like to follow the rules. They want to go fast, and therefore it creates a lot of accidents. But even though in countries like Australia, it's still common to see young 20-year-olds speed, there are harsher penalties once they get caught. And so it does stop certain 20-year-old males from speeding or doing dangerous things. In Korea, they don't really have a very strict penalty system, so it doesn't stop 20-year-old males from being stupid on the road. And like I mentioned earlier in the warm-up questions, I think older people should be doing tests once they get to a certain age. 2번. Do you think special training can help older drivers? If so, what kind of training would be effective? 특별한 훈련이 나이들 운전자들에게 도움이 될 수 있다고 생각하나요? 그렇다면 어떤 종류의 훈련이 가장 효과적일까요? Everyone can take a safety driving test. They are available, I think, for everybody to take. I think old people should take it, but I think still that they should be tested on their reflexes, tested on their eyes, tested on, their knowledge of the rules. I think that's the only way you can improve the safety on roads. Anyway, that wraps it up for today, and we'll see you on the next class.
Gas pedal.
Gas pedal.
Dazed.
Dazed.
Cut across.
Cut across.
Elephant in the room.
Elephant in the room.
Deteriorate.
Deteriorate.
Hang up.
Hang up.